Hey guys, welcome back to the Chanel. So we're just going to do a little Q&A, answering some questions that I've got on my cellular device, just for a little catch up. You know,
we haven't had a little catch up in a while. Like we have, but not like fully caught up. Just
these are questions that you guys want to know the answers to and stuff. So the first one is, I'll start with an easy answer question one.
Ease into it.
If you could move anywhere in the world, where would you move to?
Ooh.
So like you had to pack up everything and move there. And you can choose anywhere.
Where would you go?
New York.
New York.
I'd move to New York. It is really expensive though, so it's not realistic though. Like, it's never going to happen because it is really expensive. But if I had the most money in the world and I could choose somewhere to move,
it would be there.
It would be there.
Mine would either be New York or Canada. Only Canada because I'm scared about guns. Like in America in general, just the gun laws.
Yeah.
Canada feels a little safer.
Are guns illegal in Canada?
I think so.
I don't know.
Because if they are, then they'd probably be Canada just because I'd be scared all the time.
Yeah.
They have stricter. You have to have a licence.
Oh, right.
So they're not banned.
Yeah.
But they are a little bit, and you don't really hear about like school shootings and stuff in Canada as much.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I just think personally I'd feel safer there.
I feel like
if I was going to go anywhere like that.
But
for like the culture, I'd rather live in New York.
Yeah. I just don't really think about it.
I do, it's always in my head.
I mean, I think about it, don't get me wrong, like when we go there next year, you'll see what I mean. As soon as you go into the airport, they're like strapped like to the maximum.
Well, I can't remember.
And it's like, it is a bit like, oh
intimidating.
My God, yeah.
I can't remember, I went on holiday somewhere and in the airport they had, I can guarantee it's definitely not half as bad as America, but there was people like officers with guns.
Yeah.
Thinking, I can't remember where it was. I've only been to like two places, France and Italy. It was one of those two.
Yeah.
And I remember we were all like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
So I can imagine, like, they're licensed to have them. Yeah. And even then still you feel scared.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just very daunting is what I said to my mum. Like, and I sent a video to my boyfriend and I was like, oh my God, I knew that America, like, you can have guns in America, but as soon as you walk through the doors, like as soon as you're off the plane, it's like strapped, like walking around with like rifle.
They hold them, don't they, like that? Yeah, that's exactly. I can't remember where.
And even when you're going through security, they're asking you like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Like, and I say, "Oh, I'm on holiday. I'm just on holiday." Yeah. He goes, "What are you doing? Where are you staying?" Like, they're so. It's very daunting.
It's weird though that they're that hot on it, but then everything that happens.
Yeah.
They're hot on it in the airport. They don't allow it to come in.
Yeah.
But then once you're in, do whatever you want.
But I think I don't really like to think about that stuff until it's like faced with me.
Yeah, until
so I feel like I wouldn't mind moving to New York because I'd be like, as long as I don't.
You don't hear about it as much in New York.
No.
It's usually the like more like outer areas, like school based areas.
Yeah. Right. Next question.
That's a bit of a tangent.
Yeah. Do you guys struggle with trying to pursue social media with living in a small town?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because one, for like Instagram and stuff or like content,
there's nowhere to go. Yeah, it's very really hard. Limited. Yeah.
Even if you travel like 20 minutes, there's not really anywhere. Yeah. Like you are kind of like,
you always have to go, I feel, in a big city. So like London, Manchester, Bristol, that's where all Bath, people. Yeah.
Things like that. That's where you're going to get your phone.
And I also feel being in a small town, nobody really does it in our area. Like nobody really is, trying to.
Well, and also not like this doesn't bother me at all, but like something I've noticed recently is a lot of people that like just like people we know, not just random people, but do watch us.
Yeah.
And like have come up to us and be like, oh, what's your YouTube channel? Or like, so like everybody seems to know.
Everybody seems to know, and it's like.
I don't care.
I don't really care, but you can tell.
It's a small town.
Yeah, you can tell there's some judgment there because they think, well, who do they think they are? They're only in where we live. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, who do they think they are? They don't live in London. They don't live in LA.
Yeah, this isn't normal for here, so it's very like
even some of my family, like when I've told them, they're like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah, but everyone has to start somewhere, don't they?
Yeah, I think people are always going to be a bit shallow-minded until you get something from it,
and then they're like,
oh wait, well done.
Wait, they actually did that.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be the thing we made it moment. Yeah, is being like people being like,
I think
they
it's
actually
just,
did that.
Yeah, I think it's just judgment in a small town. You know, everybody knows everybody.
And
so everyone
trying to think of different things to do. Because like we can do a vlog of us shopping,
but
we've only got town.
Yeah,
we've only got our town centre.
Or we've got like little shopping parks.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot to film. We struggle with that.
If we go there more than once, then it's like there's no difference.
And then obviously because we live in a small town, if we want to go and do something, you have to travel to get somewhere.
And then you have to travel quite far because within like 20-30 minutes there isn't really much.
Right. Next question. Are you guys naturally introverts or extroverts? I'd say we're in the middle.
I was going to say I'm a mix.
Because I love like home life and being at home, but then at the same time I love going to big cities and like doing things, and like obviously we post ourselves on social media. You can't really be very introverted if you do that. No,
I'd say I'm definitely an introvert in the fact that like majority of the time, like if somebody said do you want to go out, like go out or stay at home and watch a movie, I'm going to pick stay at home and watch a movie because I'm not the best person interacting with other people. But once I'm out, I'm an extrovert.
Yeah, and
it's the getting past the getting out. Once I'm out, as soon as I've had a drink, or even just as soon as I'm just like friendly, I'm so loud. I talk to anybody.
Yeah, like as soon as there's a plan,
getting past that barrier.
Yeah. As soon as there's a plan, like we're doing this on this date, we're up for it. We won't cancel. We won't cancel. We won't do things like that
unless you're like ill. But that's different.
Yeah, but it's very much we stay at home so that we can go and do other things.
Yeah,
do you know what
I wouldn't personally, and I have no hate against anybody that has this lifestyle. Like I have loads of friends that go out every weekend, and they love it, and I used to do that, but I couldn't.
No,
I would rather stay at home with my boyfriend or stay at home and play Sims and just chill rather than going out and saving money.
Yeah, if you're going out, you know, once,
it's more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same thing every weekend.
Yeah. Or like we're going away next year.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, other people who go out every weekend
will spend the same amount of money going out every weekend in a month than we will to go to New York for 12 nights.
Yeah.
You have to weigh it up
so
like
we're
that.
introverted to allow us to be extroverted sometimes. Does that make sense?
In our comfortable spaces.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Like we're introverted to allow us to be extroverted when we want to be.
Once I've had a drink, I'm so extroverted.
Yeah. Honestly.
There's no shutting me up.
Yeah. Are you guys going to film the lead up to all of your holidays this year, e.g. Disney and any other holidays that you've got booked? Yes. So we have come up with a plan we're going to do. So even if we're going on separate holidays, we're still going to film like prepping and packing. So you're going to Disney
but you're going to help me pack, obviously.
So you're going to Disney in
like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I think it is.
So we're going to do like a lead up shopping trip to it.
Yeah,
so that you can go and get all your
bits,
stuff. I'm going to come with you on that.
Yeah.
When she's packing, I'm going to come here and I'm going to sit in the suitcase and help her pack.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the
she
same when I
my outfits like I did when she went to New York last time. Obviously we weren't filming, but
we weren't even posting on YouTube back then.
No, we weren't. But she went to New York and I came over and I helped her. We literally sat and planned out every single outfit. She tried them all on.
Yeah.
So, and obviously we'll do the same for when we go to New York. But
yeah, and even when we're on separate holidays, like I'll do that when you're going to Disney. She'll do that when I'm going to Mexico.
Yeah.
So we've got loads of things booked and we're gonna film the lead up whether we're going together or not.
Yeah, and also like obviously on the holiday because I'm going to Disney and you're not.
Yeah.
I'll be taking the camera and filming Disney,
and when I go to Mexico,
but you could always film like what you're doing here, just to be like, oh, this is what I'm doing this week.
Yeah.
Compared to obviously my week is going to be better.
Well, what we're probably going to do is we're going to do like, I'd say like, a week leading up to going to Paris or wherever, pack and prep with us for Paris, and then probably the Paris vlogs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna aim to do like 3 videos.
And then we can also just sort of cut in what you're doing at that time, just so then
people know that I sat at home doing absolutely nothing.
And it's the same when you're in Mexico. Like I'll do little clips of me, like whatever I'm doing on a Sunday if I go shopping.
And even when we go to New York, we've decided that we're gonna do obviously like again a shopping trip before we go because we're gonna need to go.
It's gonna be the most exciting time of our lives.
So we're gonna do like a shopping trip, buying all the little bits,
getting all the documents ready.
Yeah. We're gonna do all the lead up to that. Still need to figure in like it's like trying to check in and get some bags because at the moment we're not taking any bags because
if you're from American Airlines, sort yourselves out.
Yeah, because you can only buy checked bags 24 hours before your flight,
which is ridiculous.
Very stressful for us.
Yeah. We might be 10 months early, but I'm stressed.
Yeah. So we're going to do like a shopping trip with us for New York, like a pack-in with both of us for New York. So like on one day, we'll pack Beth's stuff up here. Yeah. And then the next day we'll pack my stuff up, but we'll both be doing it together. Yeah. And then we're going to do like 3 New York vlogs, I think.
Oh, we'll do so many. We'll just basically whatever we're doing, and then we'll just see how it plans out.
Yeah, because we want each video to be probably like 20-25 minutes long. Yeah. But because we're trying to cram so much in them 12 days.
Just trying to edit them as well.
It's going to be long, so we're gonna try and do like 3 separate ones to split it into like 3 or 4 days each.
Yeah, and we are going to try and edit them and post them while we're out
there.
While
we're out there, yeah.
So then we're not like missing days. They're still coming out, but obviously it all depends on like.
Well, with the time differences and stuff, it's going to be
a bit out of sync anyway.
It's going to be a bit difficult for us to upload it on the same times and stuff because the times will be different. But we're going to try it. There are going to be videos going up either way. Yeah. But even we've got long flights, so we can even edit on planes.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
The pack with me in the airport vlog or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So there will be videos.
There's going to be lots of stuff.
That's the one I'm most excited for.
And your Disney one's not far away, so we probably will be filming the week leading up to you going to Disney very soon.
Well, yeah, it'll be my birthday. We can include that in it as well.
Well, we're going to be doing a separate video.
Oh yeah, on celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a birthday weekend.
Because we're going out for 2. Yeah. Where it's like 2 weeks, and then I fly on the Monday.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks today.
Yeah. So we're going to be, not next week, but the week after, we'll be filming all the packing and all the prepping and stuff like that. So you've got good videos coming soon.
Yes.
Do you guys fall out a lot because you spend a lot of time together and you're trying to pursue a job together?
No.
We've never once had a fallout at all. We've never once even... Well, you've never
even annoyed me.
Yeah.
No.
I've never had like, oh, I didn't like when she did that. I didn't like when she did that.
We just don't. If there was, we would just tell each other.
Like, I think because we're so similar, I know a lot of people say that when you're so similar you clash, but with us we don't.
We just know each other.
Yeah.
I know what annoys you, so I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And you know what annoys me, so you wouldn't do it.
Yeah. It's very easy. Like we both.
Yeah. There's no pressure.
We just gelled.
It's not forced.
I don't know how else to describe it, but we just gelled. We've never had a fallout.
There would be nothing for us to fall out about. No. It's not like we.
Even when we get stressed or like stuff like that, as soon as we'd look at each other, we'd probably just end up laughing. Yeah. Even if one of us was like, "Oh, you just shut up," we'd just be like,
"Yeah." We can make jokes to each other about stupid things. Yeah. But we know that they're not serious or they're not hurtful, and they're just little jokes.
And even we want this to be our job.
We want to do it together.
And because we get on so well, that's why we think people will enjoy watching it. Yeah. Because it is just, we do just get on well.
It's just us.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
So, no, we don't fall out. Never have. Never will. Do your boyfriends get along?
I'd say yeah.
But they haven't met each other that much.
No, they don't. We've never really hung out as a whole. We've only hung out like once.
Yeah, and even then it was at the cinema, so you can't really talk then.
My boyfriend is quite shy.
Yeah.
Whereas yours is but isn't.
He is, but he
can come out of his shell quite easily.
Yeah.
So them two together don't really talk. No. And then it's kind of just like they would get along if they spoke because they have like similar personalities, but they just don't really have the opportunity.
But because they're both shy, it's like none of them want to
start that conversation. Yeah. So then they just sit there and you're like,
and then we just make the conversation for them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Last question: are you going to, or would you like to go to any festivals this year?
Personally, no.
I have been to quite a few festivals in my time. I've been to Reading like 3 times. I wouldn't camp again, but if there's like a good headline act on, I wouldn't mind going for a day.
See, I only say no because one, I've never been to a festival.
Yeah. I think you would enjoy it, but you wouldn't enjoy the camping.
I would not enjoy that. There's no way you'd let me camp.
And I wouldn't camp again because last year it rained when I was there, and I don't know if any of you have been to a festival when it's rained, but it is horrid. My tent and everything that was in my tent was dripping wet. So I wouldn't camp again because that did ruin it for me.
It's not a nice experience there.
No, but I would say if like Doja Cat was headlining, I'd go for the day. Yeah. Or anything along them lines. If there was someone that I really wanted to see and they were performing on a specific day, then I would go. Yeah. And the same with you, you probably would.
Yeah,
if it was like...
I've always said I wanted to go to a festival, but like all the ones that I've seen, like Reading and stuff, there's never really been a year that I've looked and thought, well, one, I've never really had a year where I've had the right friends that I'd feel comfortable enough to go to, because I
I feel comfortable this year.
Yeah.
If
we went.
Yeah, I don't know what the regular lineup is this year.
Know.
Should we have a look?
But like, because obviously I have got autism anyway, I find social situations quite overwhelming, especially like loud, busy places.
Yeah.
So I just avoided them, which I've always said I wanted to go, and I like concerts. Like weirdly, I love concerts because you're seated and you're a little bit safer.
Even like Lewis Capaldi.
I love Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah.
But then it's like going for one person. You need to have more than one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, for the price
Central
of
C.
Central C, that's quite good.
The Killers, so Mr. Brightside. But that's about it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Or there's Billie Eilish, Steve Lacy.
Billie Eilish would be sick.
Imagine Dragons, Becky Hill.
Little Tracy.
Little
TJ.
Little
I said
TJ.
Tracy. Miles are not good. See, they're so clever with the way they do it. Obviously, they put the best people on separate days, so you've got more than one day.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'd want to see Lewis Capaldi and Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Probably. But like, what I would like to do is I'd love to go to Coachella.
I would, just for like, obviously a lot of people, they don't camp at Coachella, do they?
No.
You stay in hotels.
Yeah, don't you stay in, it's in Palm Springs, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
What is the?
I'd go to Coachella.
Obviously, Coachella is literally like next week.
That's mad, isn't it?
So.
How is it? It's already come around so quick. Like, how's it Coachella?
So like they have like Frank Ocean.
Yeah, Blackpink.
And like a Boogie with the Hoodie.
Blackpink.
Labyrinth. Charlie XCX. Burna Boy.
They have all the good ones.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Coachella, but I'd like to do it as like a round trip. Like I'd like to go
exploring, be there as a tourist.
Like Sophia and Cynthia, they went to LA, and they went to LA for like a week before, and they were in LA for a week, and then they went down to Palm Springs, and then they went to Coachella, and then came home. Obviously, if I was a millionaire, I would love to do that because it is very expensive, but
that would be the goal. If I was to go somewhere, especially like Coachella, I wouldn't go all the way just for that.
No,
I'd go.
But a lot of people, like a lot of influencers and stuff, like they get flown over to Coachella, like they get
VIP.
Yeah,
and they go with, because
obviously if that opportunity came up to go to. I'd like to go to Park Life, to be fair. I've never gone to Park Life, and I'd like to go for a day because they normally have good people on. But like if that happened with a UK festival, so like if like Wireless or like Reading or somewhere,
because
like,
a lot of companies like have like booths.
Yeah.
Especially at Coachella, I don't know as much about like Reading, but a lot of companies like say like Benefit. Yeah. Have got their own little like VIP section at Coachella. Then you're working with Benefit, they'll get you tickets, and you're then in their section. That is sort of like, that would be good, because then Coachella's a little bit more, especially with the VIP thing. Yeah. You are a little bit more contained. Yeah. I think they're a bit nicer, but.
So like the 1975 H. Lil Sims.
I love him. He's gorgeous. Him and his bald head.
Slow Tie, Becky Hill, Mimi, Ray. Yeah. Like, I'd like to go
When is Park Life this year?
I think it's almost the same time as Reading.
Is it July?
I think it's just 10th to 11th of June. Really? So it's sooner.
That's really soon.
Yeah. Well, recommend down below any places that you've been yourself or you think that we should go. Obviously, LA is one for us as well. We've got a lot of places that we want to go.
Yeah. But different places we want to explore.
Yeah. So I think that's all of the questions. Yeah, that's all of the questions that we've got. So just a little rundown, updates,
quick check-in.
So we'll see you. Is it on Sunday?
This will go up on Sunday, won't it? Because we've got
no, we don't.
No, we don't. So this will go up on
Wednesday.
So we will see you on Sunday for a brand new video.
Bye.